So, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, the aesthetics are falling and everything. So I'm filming. I've filmed the collective message. I've filmed my voice. I always end up shouting when I do the lives. Um, I've done Sagittarius, Aquarius, and that's it in the collective. So yeah, I'm going to see how many I can get through tonight. I've just had a wee pee break and I've got a cup of coffee here. So, oh, totally winging it. So you might be totally winging it with something like me. But that's how this works. I'm an open channel to let it flow through. Sorry, I'll just do this just now. I've left my everyday lipstick in my mum's handbag. So it's quite annoying. I'll just have to do. Right, okay, so welcome if you're new. Right, so I'm channeling this on the new moon in Aries. And we've also got a second solar eclipse new moon in Aries on the 20th of April. But this is timeless, so it can resonate whenever. So and it's for Pisces, that can be Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but really it's anywhere, right? Because like I always say, you've all got a 12th house, which is actually my favourite. The 12th house is, your deepest desires, your hidden pain, secrets. It can be where you self sabotage, the house of undoing, amongst many things. And you've all got Pisces somewhere in your chart, basically, so it can resonate with anyone as far as I'm concerned. Right, what have we got for someone out there? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. I love it. So, Pisces, you are a very mystical, magical sign, and get after that shit. The world has your back. Wow, this is really carrying on from the last sign, which was Aquarius. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. So very exciting. So again, if you look, they're not letting me stop. Fuck fear. It'll lie to your face. So again, there's somebody out there, a twin flame. This feels like, again, it feels like I'm channeling messages. I'm always channeling messages for divine masculines, but this really feels like ones that are on the edge of about to do something. That's what I'm kind of getting with these messages. Right. Speaking of divine masculines, let's ladies first. But divine feminines aren't always ladies. They're meant to, anyway, whatever. You know what I mean. Be any gender. What have we got for divine feminines that are going to resonate with this right now? Oh my god. This is so Pisces, it's not even funny. Magical. Twin flame 1111, everything is possible. So there's some magic going on with whoever I'm picking up on here, because there's a soul merger taking place, an ebb and a flow. The divine feminine is well aware of it. I feel the divine masculine is well aware of it as well. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? Yep, it's the pathway to. This is very Pisces. 1111 on this card as well. Take me home. Pathway to true love. So divine masculine's well aware of that as well, and they're staying grounded. Again, I'm telling you, I feel this is about an upcoming union, and it's got 4-4 in that card. So I feel there really could be. This is predicting somebody's predicting somebody's physical union, and things really coming about there around the 4th of April, if not before. And I feel right now somebody's just really trying to stay quite grounded and gather their nerves before they come towards you. If that is you, or you're the person going towards someone, so that's exciting. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but I am picking up on that for someone out there. And what's that? Oh, that flew out. So we've got the Rainbow Reviver. So we'll read this one from the book. And if Charlotte actually hops on soon, I'll do. Oh, the lighting went funny there. I'll do Charlotte's message because she donated earlier. It won't always be that when somebody donates that I do a message, because it is just about supporting the work too. But again, because I'm feeling guided to. But sometimes it is that, just to confuse matters. Sometimes it is. I'm probably saying that because it's like I don't want to be doing this all night, so anyway, feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. We all need a little lift from time to time, and a rainbow reviver is a great way to put a smile on your face. When you're single, the rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable, and we all know I love a rainbow. Rainbow warriors. Oh, I think I just looked up around 444. If you are in a relationship and the challenges of life have worn you down a little, the rainbow will brighten up your day. You can give yourself a rainbow reviver anytime, it only takes a minute. First, take a nice deep breath, exhale fully, and get present in your body and the moment. Then imagine, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to do it too. Then imagine a rainbow with its 7 rich, luminous colours. Picture the rainbow flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra on the top of your head, filling you up until you overflow, allowing it to wash over the surface of you as well. Then affirm to yourself, the rainbow is cleansing, uplifting, and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy. You've drawn this card today because your angels and spirit guides would like you to use this simple technique whenever you need a cosmic hug. They even suggest that you put a picture of a rainbow on your mobile phone, computer, or your wallet to remind you of this lovely technique, because life gets busy and it's easy to forget that help is at hand. Drink in the soothing, healing, and uplifting energy of the rainbow as often as you like. You can't overdo it. Whatever that means to you. Right, so we'll pull one of these. I think the rest of these might need to be done tomorrow from my bed, to be honest. It's like when it goes Aries energy, I'm like, yeah, I've got loads of energy, but it's like I've not got as much as what I thought. I think I used it on the collective. Anyway, it's fine. So maybe you've not, maybe actually, definitely, because if you are a Pisces out there, or a Pisces anything, everything I say is channeling. So I feel that's how you're maybe going to be feeling as well. So happy birthday for the season, for whenever your birthday was, whether it was recently or at the start of Pisces season, and just be gentle with yourself and getting your energy back. Don't feel like you have to do everything today, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like that energy's really come upon me, and I'm just reminding myself, take it easy, Good, yeah, look, goddess of the moon, and the moon is about divine feminine, and it is about feelings, and I actually kind of felt, you might feel a bit all tied up with something here. I've just pulled that card. Lack emotion, sense of personal freedom. So you might feel a bit trapped with something. I think I pulled, and you need to be patient. I think you feel trapped or tied up in a situation right now. I think I pulled the goddess of the moon kind of upside down, so I'm going to read it upside down. Intuition, go within. This card reveals blocked intuition, an inner disconnect, and a sense of living in the dark. You've a deep desire to know your purpose and truth, but they can feel very distant. Yeah, I'm getting this feeling of stuckness. This is a message of dissatisfaction where your inner life is concerned. It's possible that extreme worry or discontent are the obstacles to inner peace and wisdom you seek. If so, you need to let go and renew your faith in yourself and your eternal spirit. Get out your own way and release the fear that's blocking the truth of your blessed eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self, knows you best, so allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirring of your own intuitive voice and trust what you receive. So, whatever that means to someone out there, and let's a couple of these. What do we need to know for anyone tuning into this message today, wherever the Pisces is in your chart? Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. So again, I feel that I feel you either are something like that, or you want to be, or you're getting flooded with all these different kinds of ideas. And I feel it is because of the low energy that's been around and being guided to rest more. It's pushed you more into your feminine, I get the feeling it is frustrating, because I am just getting this feeling with the tiredness that's washed over me all of a sudden, really, even with my coffee. It's it does feel like that, like, because they're pulling like the pillow that says have faith. It's like you're needing to have faith with something that you're just adjusting from. Like, we only literally just came out of Pisces season, and that kind of felt like a very rough Pisces dark moon there for many people. It's just been a rough season, really, I feel, for a lot of people. So, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Yeah, there's a real vibe here. But again, the good thing coming out of the stillness is I feel you've just created all this space for to channel this energy in some kind of way, is what I feel, into like something new, like a new project you want to do. Yeah, because now they're pulling me up to when it rains, look for rainbows, when it's dark, look for stars, and then that must mean something with me pulling the card about the Rainbow Reviver. Yeah, and it's something around ancestral patterns and healing and rewriting your future, break the chain. Because this card came out, not yesterday, it was Sunday, but I published the videos yesterday. So, but it's kind of like, you're breaking ancestral patterns, and it's really exhausting. You know what I mean? And something to do your inner child as well. A lot of inner child healing, which I know is definitely going on for all of us. Tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Yeah, so there is. It's like, it might feel like you've been really slowed down lately, and it might even feel like that Aries energy hasn't really fully kicked in yet. But have faith, and it's like, if you're still being guided to be a bit slower recently, I mean, because it only just shifted in today, then just rest. Like, it's kind of like, I just kind of, like the mug says, I was winging it today, and I just rested right up until the moon shifted, which was late afternoon. It was like, I think it was sometime after 4 UK time, and I suddenly did just get this feeling of, you know what, actually, I'm just going to get dressed and I'm going to put my makeup on, because I was in my bed, just sort of chilling and getting some energy back. And yeah, but I was kind of, I was quite laid back about whether I was going to do it or not. And it was only if I really sort of wanted to. And even with this, I'm like, right, if it's, I'll see how I feel after this if I'm going to do another one. But yeah, anyway, so whatever that means to you, I feel that's going to mean something to someone out there. And so I'm trying to stick to when the timer goes off, which is soon. But I'll do Charlotte's message before when that happens. What is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look like and feel like? Yeah, that really fits with what I'm feeling. It's like, it feels like you are grieving some kind. That's actually what you said. That's interesting, Charlotte. That's actually like what you said earlier. It's like, it feels like I'm picking up on somebody that's like grieving some sort of ending. And like I said to Charlotte earlier, like grieving. Sorry, endings are what Pisces season is about, and I feel there's been many, many endings to karmic relationships, karmic friendships, karmic situations, anywhere where you've been holding yourself back, it's just been a karmic sort of cycle or loop. And it's kind of like, what has no bearing on what is, has no bearing on what will be. It's like, I'm getting this feeling of like, you've no idea how amazing things are about to get when you allow it. And that's why I think they're going on about the stillness has just as much importance as the go, 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 fuck it, let's go. So I think it's a bit of, what I'm getting is like, they're saying it to me as well, it's a bit of balance of, although it's that kind of very masculine take action energy, and again, just personally, again, it's because I am an Aries at the highest degree, and I've got fun Aries placements. I've got Venus and Aries and that too. So I do personally like to make the most out of the go, go, go energy, and so I will be doing that. Like, I dare say, actually, I don't know about when I'm going to start, but I was kind of even feeling I might be doing a bit of a go live every day sort of thing again. But we'll see how I go with that. I don't know about on camera, but it might be my hands. Just it feels like maybe people need a bit of that. But if not, if that's not right away, it will be kind of like, in the future. But it's just go with the flow. That's what they're saying to me. Go with the flow. And it doesn't all need to happen today, kind of thing. That's the vibe. Right. Okay. Whatever that means. And then we've got trust your faith. Dive. Oh look, and they're pulling me. I have faith. Trust your faith. Dive into the unfolding journey. What is faith asking of you? Again, so it's kind of like me saying, I just had faith that if I was meant to do this today, I would get that feeling. That I would, and I genuinely feel it'll be whatever I've said so far in these. Somebody probably really needed it. You know what I mean? That's usually how it goes. It's like I caught something. Was that yesterday, the day before? And it was like, I really needed a pick me up, and I was so fucking grateful. And it's like, whenever that happens, it just really reminds me of how important it is when I, can get on and do this. It really is life saving in some cases, or energy. It gives you energy back. Right. And talking of that, when I pull the Kali card, I'm specifically channeling that kick-ass energy to you. So there's always healing in the videos, but I'm feeling this is where people feel stuck, trapped in their own mind, or trapped in situations, or what have we got? And then I'll do Charlotte's card. Kali Yantra. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realise. That's just carrying on, isn't it? If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit to yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. Right, that's really powerful, and they all tied in from what it felt like. Right, so now Right, Charlotte. What is there any sort of deck that I'll limit to a card with a book, unless you want one of those ones that I just pulled. But I could probably pull. I could either do one from that True Love reading cards because they're quite. I like the messages in them, or one from the Energy Oracle, and then I'll pull one of those other ones. I can't remember what they're called. Um. So which one would you like? I listened to your video with the ancestral patterns card earlier, but oh right, interesting. So you know what I mean? There's it's just so been about though, hasn't it? It's like uh I mean it never fucking stops, but there's a clear theme of inner child stuff that's coming up big time. And healing family patterns, right? I've just opened the book up at forgiveness, but that's not what I shuffled. So there's something maybe something about forgiveness. Right. What does Charlotte most need to know right now? Oh, look. Take me home 11. Did I not always. Am I imagining that? I feel like I always pull you cards about 11:11. I have said that to you before, haven't I? How weird is that going to be if you have some kind of like some twin flamey thing happen where you're like with your on 11:11, either the time or the date, because it's like pathway to true love. I just picked that up. Yeah. I feel like it's you that happens. Right. Maturity. So let's see. Maturity and then serendipities on the bottom. So, but even before, and I've just opened it up at love. What I feel about this before I read from the book, it's like I always get it's like that man's like channeling guidance down to her. So I feel it might be like about like some kind of new guide that you feel coming in, or like a new part of you. That actually really fits on from the one that I just done. So anyone watching this on the replay, whatever I channel with Charlotte right now, there's every chance it might resonate with you too. So just what I'm saying, because when I do these, for anyone that doesn't know, that happens. Um, it's like if ever I'm ever watching anyone else do similar to what I do, I can always see how every single message fits with something in my life, or like I can just see a theme. So it's but right. So, but it's just interesting when I was saying about I pulled the card about I don't know if you were here yet, Charlotte, but I pulled the one that's like channel artist, blah 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 blah, and making way for new energy to come in, and that feels very fitting. So, just because that's what I see when I look at that card, it just feels like that man is inspiring her with what she's writing. Um, and emotionally, it just always reminds me of when, so this might be relevant too, when I was at a mediumship workshop thing years ago, and it was somebody that I paired up with, was like, there's a man with a very long grey beard, and like when you're holding your hands on me, like I could see him channeling the energy through your head and your hands. Fucking hell, like God. No, I'm joking, but it was like, do you know what I mean? It was just, that's what I always see when I see that card. So I do think they're saying there's like some energy trying to work for you. An emotionally mature person knows that they're responsible for their own happiness. Like this feels like what I said in the collective thing. One of the most unsettling and disappointing characteristics of many relationships is the lack of emotional maturity on one or both sides. So be aware that this is either going to be something that you can recognize within yourself, or it's for someone around you that was possibly not having that maturity or something like that. An entire we'll see when I read the whole thing. An entire book could be written about this subject, but it can boil down to one powerful truth. An emotionally mature person knows that their partner is not responsible for making them feel happy, attractive, secure, or lovable. An emotionally mature person knows that they're responsible for themselves in all ways. But I can already tell right now, this is just about that never ending thing of like giving to ourselves, like making sure that we are giving ourselves all that love and that nurturing and compassion that we would want someone else to give us, but meeting that within ourselves before that person physically shows up. And then that actually fits in with all the feminine stuff that I was going on about before. If you genuinely wish to attract an emotionally mature partner or want to improve the level of emotional maturity in your current relationship, then you must be willing to look at yourself first. No matter who you are, your childhood, other experiences, young adulthood, and past lifetimes will have influenced you to believe that certain areas of your well being are someone else's responsibility. This really ties in with the collective. Were you on the collective one, Charlotte? You've drawn this card today because the universe wants you to experience real love, happiness, and attractiveness and security, not the false versions that evaporate the minute you are on your own. Take some time to contemplate your emotional maturity, write your feelings in a journal or meditate. Let your inner guidance show you where you can love, acknowledge, and support yourself more. I also just feel it's about the relationships that you've had in the past, like acknowledging that it's, which I know you do, but it's like for anyone that resonates with, it's that everything that you went through in the past was showing you, it was helping to grow, it was helping you with the growth that you needed, but it was also showing you what you don't want. You know what I mean? It's all for a reason, which I know that you know, but it's somebody needs to hear that. Um your beloved is there to complement and enhance your existing emotional maturity, to add to your life, and for you to be an asset to his or hers. The sooner you're prepared to take responsibility for your own happiness, the sooner a loving partner will be available to multiply that happiness. Well, that's beautiful. And it's also got a 23 on it, so I feel the 23rd could be significant, which is 2 days away, isn't it? So, right, now I'm going to pull one of these cards. I can't see what you're saying because the comments have gone. What else does Charlotte need to know? And whoever else is resonating with this, but I'm just picking it for Charlotte. This one. Oh, that one. I like that one. So we've got an 8 on it. You heal by releasing, not suppressing. What emotions do you need to feel? So again, there's some... My screen froze, so I had to pop off and oh my god, somebody doesn't want you to hear this. Very interesting. Yes, you heal by releasing, not suppressing. What emotions do you need to feel? So again, there's something that... This is why I feel your personal message is tying on from what I've just said for the whole of this video, or a lot of it. There's something about honouring the stillness a little longer. Like, I know we're out of Pisces season now, but I feel they still want you to create that space. It's something like not distracting yourself from something that's bothering you. Something along the lines of that. Come together, we need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others in the world? Yeah, because what I'm getting from that, it's just what I'm personally getting is, it's like, and again, so this is for you, but this is going to speak to everyone, specifically with twin flames. It's like, that's what you really want. And again, I know this isn't a news flash to anyone, but it really is about whether you're with, even the people that are with your twin flame. I know some, I've got friends that are married to their twin flame, or I've got like clients that become friends, all that kind of stuff, or friends that were friends before, and I've like, they're totally different. But what I'm trying to say is, it's anyone in that situation, like, you have to, you do have to give to yourself. Like, you have to be comfortable with giving yourself what you need and receiving it. It's all you think, and it's such a fine balance. So it's, yeah, you can never spend enough time doing that, really. It never stops. And then that all comes down to, you will be tested when your twin flame comes into your life, of have you learned all the lessons. And that's why when you come into reunion and not union, a lot of the trauma can come up, because it's like, it's just showing you where you still need to do work. Yeah, something like that. So again, it's like right now for you, Shart, and then look at that. It's like, it's all in divine order. Allow. How can you relax into flow and go with the current of life? So I feel specifically, it's like, it's just about, it's kind of like that kind of vibe of enjoy your own company while you've still got it. And I kind of feel like for you, because I know of finally, like, getting free of the energetic attachment of the divorce and everything. It's like, just truly enjoying, like, your life at the absolute max capacity. Whatever that means. It's this feeling of just not holding yourself back anywhere. And now I want to shuffle these, because these are, that's where I'm at. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, look, I love it. I love that I trusted myself to do that. You're talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. I know that's going to speak to you. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So I feel it's kind of like, it is just like, yeah, get out there and own it. Rebel. Because fuck it. Look at what I just said. And then look, stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. So I don't know if that was maybe about... You said you weren't well the other week, eh? There's just something about it's time to say fuck it. And it is, it's always time to say fuck it. Hey, wait a minute, am I meant to be doing a fuck? I never even thought about that, you know. Maybe I'm going to do that just after, maybe I'm going to do that around my birthday. I never even thought to do the fuck it, let's go challenge for this new moon in Aries, but probably because I've been sleeping so damn much, you know what I mean? But, yeah. So actually, you know what? I feel like that's for you and others out there as well. Is that it don't feel like any you or anyone that's watching this that because you didn't do some big grandiose thing on this new moon in Aries, but I mean, you know, the couple of days after is the new moon in Aries as well. There's another one. It's like you've got a second chance at anything, but you've got a second chance to say fuck it, let's go and take action with something. And right now you can prepare for it because it's only a few weeks away. Like I say, it's the 20th of April. Um, and that's a really big one. That's a powerful one because that's the one I was getting mixed up. Like, you know, a solar eclipse, it really does carry the energy for 6 months. So from the 20th of April onwards, it's like it's anything you really want to get going with. It is a good time, you know, to start something, then to carry the energy. But right, yeah. So I hope that message meant something to you, Charlotte. I mean, the messages keep disappearing. Was talking to myself about holding myself back. See, they were watching. Right, let's pick. Sorry, prepare yourself for the annoying noise. What sign am I going to do next? Because I feel like I can still keep going. What the hell's that? Taurus. Taurus. You're very welcome. Thank you for the donation too, because I appreciate that. Right, so Taurus. Right, I'm going to come back with Taurus. So I hope this meant something to you. Everybody tuning in on the replay. And yeah, book a session if you need something more personal. See you later. Right.